I haven't been doing this entire recording session? Saving the game! I should probably save the game. There you go. Saved and ready to go. Hello, Rivalry friends. Welcome back to Max Play Shadowrun Returns. On the previous episode, we discovered this totally awesome safe house at the bottom of the Seamstress Unicorn. And we were talking to all these cool people who sell weapons and items and stuff like that. And we decided not to get cybernetic implants because right now they're kind of boring. Oh my god, that's a pretty interesting expression. Theodore Buster Grubberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that goes the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high, and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is slowly compromised by the uneven tusk protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obviously enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. TB Grubberman. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, racering factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Grubberman, at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I am your man. How can I help you? I'm picturing giving us like a handshake, like good handshake. How can I help you? What exactly do you sell here? Oh gee, I wonder what he sells here, Tempest. Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military aspect and or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach on safety and instruction course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. Oh man, I'm kind of liking this guy too. So, what can I help you? What can I get? What can I get you? Let's get what you got. Dude, you're selling me on like buying guns. Like with the guy that charismatic, I'm like, frag man, I'll just get a gun now. Oh, I love the Beretta. That's clearly the Beretta. Uzis, shotguns, assault rifles. You don't have any more melee weapons. I'm gonna be stuck with a freaking machete for like 9 million years. That's slightly sad. Well, that's life. What are we to do? Yeah. Oh well, that's unfortunate. Nothing new, nothing now, thanks. So we'll talk to this guy down here. I don't know what you do. You're the decker, aren't you? Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this technobit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. David Frad II. I know that look, and don't let the size of that shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. And if that doesn't exist, then I can get it made just for you. Any questions I can answer or anything gear you need? Any gear you need? What's a deck? What's a program? What's an ESP? This is all decking stuff. We don't really need to worry about it. It's all the things for actually like entering the Matrix, which we're not going to do on this playthrough, because I'm not particularly interested in that. Not that it's bad. I don't want to dive into that. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. Well, in the same overalls you saw him you saw him upstairs. Down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. I like that. It looks like a regular guy. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. How's decking news? Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No. Janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of a part of me. That's cute. Is it true that you were a part of the Echo Mirage team? How the hell do I even know this? Okay. Let me take this one. David Fry II. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So he is sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop like a mic. See you guys around. Ooh. Oh, okay. Objective complete. We're not gonna get a sword for a little while. That's unfortunate. How much money do we have left? Not enough to make any. I was partially considering the idea of buying the implant, because why not? But yeah, I mean, I could sell some stuff, but I would have to go downstairs and sell it. That's too much work. Let's just go talk with Coyote. We'll be fine. Coyote looks better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged, and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear that she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I am almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Ready for some questions now? Can I talk to you for a few minutes, Coyote? About Sam? Ready for some questions now. She flashes you a puzzled look. What kind of questions? About Sam Watts. Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck. Sam. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Well, it's really hard to sell him, like, you know, what's the name of that Seinfeld style of comedy? I forgot it. Okay, everybody, give yourself 69 max points because I failed on that joke. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him. Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few... Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Back, but good. So, okay. I get that. Eventually, he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what with Mrs. Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Wouldn't it be awesome if, like, the seats actually, like, you press a button and they just go... That would be funny. Mr. Clowey wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out to the back, into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. Are you fragging telling me? Are you fragging telling me that we went through all of this, and we have no new leads? We got a cool pet to hang out at, sure, but we need more than this, Coyote. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drake? How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? Yeah, himself. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets mostly. That's kind of sad. He would occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I would sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one on the night before I saw him last. How bad was he drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything: booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whenever he could get his hands on, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. It's the fragging liver. That liver. There's something about that liver that is really good. I guessed this earlier. These cybernetics are special, and they're targeting everyone who got them. And Sam got the freaking golden liver. Hard to imagine. All better, just like that. There should be a question mark, please. Did he say how he got better? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. Excuse me, I already saved your life. Excuse me. Paco! What do you need, babe? You know I dig scars. Freaking Paco. I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I will. I got the gems. I'll make the money. Also, you said something about Sam. He was staying in one of the bunkers, one of the bunks. Yeah, I'm totally investigating Sam's bunk. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Let's look at the image. The pictures of a blonde boy and girl, both about the same age, 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tied around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Look at the image on the photo. Did I just do that? Okay, look at the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hand are the words, Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. Pocket the photo. Interesting. Who is Jessica? What was their involvement? Don't mind the motorcycle in the back. We will learn all of this in due time. Is there anything that I want to take with me? This is all I've got. And let's get out of here. Excuse me. I said I want to get out of here. Thank you. Oh, can I talk to you some more, Coyote? Because I got the gems. I mean, is this gonna advance the plot? I might as well just move this. Oh, yeah, you're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch it with me? That's kind of cute, but no, I have a quest. I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Did Sam have a sister? You know someone named Jessica? Her brow furrows. No, why? That's the name of Sam's sister. Jessica Watts? Yeah, he mentioned her once. It didn't sound like they got along well. Here come like chips, and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all the cops on the take as happy as you? Talk. Officer Aguirre, what a pleasure to hear from you. Buenas tardes. Officer Aguirre. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down at the docks. You owe me for this. Put on the tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. Hasta luego, niña. The image on the PDA dissolves as the call ends. Thank you, Aguirre. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I gotta go. Okay, listen. I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before something really bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. See you when I get back. I don't need your help. See you around. Thanks. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Show freaking gratitude. I mean, I don't like, well, she was like, I need you to do this for me. And it's not, you know, really, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to walk in and get money for the gems because we finished the job. Thanks. Show gratitude. Gratitude is such a meaningful thing, you know? If there's someone who did a favor for you, thank them. Life advice from M. Kieran. And we're back to the to the unicorn. So we gotta talk to the guy in the back, Mr. Delilah. That's not what I picture when I thought of Mr. Delilah. Then again, all I was thinking about was the song. So, hey there, Delilah. You kinda need like a southern accent. I'm a Walking Dead character. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shotty on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want, Missy? Can't you see you got a shotgun right here? Your name on it. You start stepping on my toes. I like the idea of untraceable weapons, because I like the idea of like Metal Gear Solid 4, when like war becomes routine and all the weapons are being tracked, and and you have to be authorized to use a particular weapon. So like if the weapon notices that you are not the correct person, it won't let you fire it. I like the idea of like this is just a classic shotgun, like timeless design, man. Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you, lady. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. Coyote sent us. Ever heard of someone named Coyote? We're with Coyote. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Puts down his drink. Coyote's late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs. Trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. She's getting stitched up. She's downstairs in the med bay. Got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding? Huh. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? Tempest. He's Paco. The guys that got your goods. What difference does that make? This is Coyote's boyfriend, Paco. I'm Tempest. Tempest. He's Paco. Great. We're all introduced. Now, give me my stones. I like the implication that we have his stones in a bag. I am not above making vulgar jokes, by the way. Give him all the stones. Hold back the best stone and give him the rest. Hold back the pebble with the runes on it and give him the rest. This is an interesting proposition. I must assume that the pebble with the runes on it is some sort of shamanistic fetish. Using the word fetish seriously is a problem for me. But anyways, do we complete the job? Do we just keep them? I mean, because it would just be more money. I don't think he's gonna pay us. I think he already gave it he gave an advance to Coyote, and then we're gonna get the rest of the advance. What would Tempest do? Because I may consider. Because I don't care about this man. I don't care about him. Do I find a problem stabbing him in the back? Not really. But then again, this is a dog eat dog world, man. You're gonna keep looking out for number one. So, do we take the stone, or do we take the rune? Because the rune is this shamanistic stuff. It's pretty. I love pretty stuff. But I don't see myself using it. Let's go for the money. I want to get that cybernetic implant. Why not? Yeah, this stone, you can have the rest. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears. That's a typo, that's unfortunate. He stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you did the job, but you're late, and Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can't. So you guys can keep the gem you already pocketed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm happy that I picked the right rock then. Mr. Delilah eggs you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of woman who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll stitch you up. Oh, he's the one who lets us hire people. Okay, I hear that there's a really good dwarf you can hire who does healing. I need a healer because I do the punching, so I need somebody to patch me up. Off with you. Paco. Why do I do the Pacos to get myself in the Paco voice? Because this is what Paco sounds like, man. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense for those gems. Von Gra, follow me. Let's make some money. Here comes the money. Here we go. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. Von Gra is fiddling with his silver eye while nodding on his PA. Yeah, you're back. Still busy. What's your story? We have some pretty things to sell. You'll want to see them. We need a fence for some stones. You're the right guy? I can see you're a busy man. I wish I had more charisma. We have pretty things to sell. I have a fund that's worth 30 things. Let me see. You hear the servos in Von Gra's silver eye whir as a magnifying lens slips into motion. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where do you get this trick? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for him. I thought you'd say that you were a busy man. Look into my eyes, Von Gra. Did the silver in your HUD appraise the value of the stones? Ooh, so he's ripping us off, isn't he? I think he's ripping us off. I'm not gonna get 6 strength anytime soon. Sure, Paige, just give me the money. Done. Give me your cred stick. $1,000 is enough to get myself the new set of arms. Or, I'm gonna save up so I can actually buy the armor upgrade so I can get a whole new level of armor on my body. That's the best idea, I think. So what the hell's the mission now? Yeah, we need to take a cab. Okay, well, we'll go do that. I do want to check though if I can I hire somebody? Can I hire any new runners? Because I would love to have more people in my party. We're done for now. Bus. I guess not. So, we're going out on the streets, and this episode is almost over. My god. These episodes have been flying by. This game is actually really fun. I'm really surprised. It's funny because when I pick up a game, especially a game that I want to be playing blindly, I worry sometimes. I worry that it's not going to be like as fun. But this has been really fun. Like, really fun. And to think that I kickstarted this game 2 years ago. We'll do the opening. And we'll probably call it an episode. Let's do... The South Seattle Docks. Leaving the seamstress unicorn behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and gray. I love that. Alliteration is your friend. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is this district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. But whatever this place holds, whatever we'll find out, is gonna have to wait until the next episode of Max Plays Shadowrun Returns. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me. Like, subscribe to all the socially related things, and I'll be seeing you soon. Mwah!